It is the new year. It is 2024. Let's talk about just RIZIN in 2024 and what we all want to see coming from this promotion. Let's first go over, Landmark 8 that's coming up here. Just some early thoughts. We won't go through the entire card because that's what your guys' show is for, and that's where I get all my notes from, is your guys' show. But outside the main event, which does have a lot of interest, I will say, what fights are you guys looking forward to the most on that card, and why? Andrew, we'll start with you.
Which one? Boy, I mean, there's like 100 fights on that card. I mean, I have to say the main event, because Gustavo is always a guy I'm always interested in any fight he's in. And you gotta say, Poirier has been, he beat Spike Carlisle pretty handily. I think that's gonna be a great fight. I'm curious to see how also Hamazaki is after her long layoff. And it's so funny that 3 or 4 years ago, like, he was the best atomweight in the world, and I thought was unbeatable. And now she's been beaten 3 times, twice by Izawa, and then the third time by Siwoo Park. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I want to see where she is now in this atomweight ecosystem. And Claire Lopez, I think, is the perfect opponent for her. And I guess if there's one other fight I have to say, well, I shouldn't say it's a fight, but I'm more looking forward to seeing him on the RIZIN stage, is Shohei Noze, who was on road to UFC, but he's probably one of the best bantamweight prospects in Japan right now. He's a Fukuoka boy, and he is somebody that people, they shouldn't, even though he lost in road to UFC and was eliminated in the first round, I believe, he's still somebody who's, I think, is going to go great places. Plus, also, he has 2 wins by chicken wing as well, the chicken wing arm bar or arm lock, whatever it's called. So, listen, that guy is that I'm looking forward to seeing him. I don't give a shit about his opponent Kenta Takazawa, but that's my thoughts.
Jay Chris, what about you, buddy?
Well, for me, I mean, considering the fact that there's only a few of these fighters that I barely know on this particular fight card, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it simple. I basically am looking forward to seeing Luis Gustavo return on this card to face off against Yoshinori Horie. Because when it comes down to that particular fight, I mean, yeah, Yoshinori Horie is looking to get into light title contention, but Luis Gustavo has secretly been murking people left, right, and center. And I think that if he were to win this particular fight, we might see him potentially get that shot against Roberto Satoshi de Souza. And also the same thing would go toward Kyung Pyo Kim against Yusuke Yachi, which will be the, I think, third to last match on the card, because Kyung Pyo Kim's been on a hot streak. Everybody's been writing off Yusuke Yachi, us included, saying that his time has come and RIZIN has passed him by. But then again, I mean, let's just say that if Kyung Pyo Kim if the Red Horse has a bad night, we probably might see Yusuke Yachi have his finest hour, so to speak. And also, most definitely, the super atomweight matchup between the recent RIZIN title challenger Claire Lopez and the former 2-time champ Ayaka Hamasaki is definitely going to be one to watch, only because of the fact that I think this will mark Lopez's 3rd fight in the promotion. I don't know if she's on a 4-fight deal. I mean, she probably might have secretly said it was a 4-fight deal. I don't know. She didn't tell me about it in the couple of times I talked to her. But I think that when it comes down to this fight, it might be one of Ayaka Hamasaki's, tune-up fight for Hamasaki. But we all know tune-up fights can turn very, very serious, especially in the RIZIN Fighting Federation. I mean, look at what happened with Kyoji Horiguchi versus Kaya Sakura the first time.
Yep.
This card, 15 fights on the event, not 100. I mean, I know I'm supposed to get the joke, but still, though, be more serious when it comes down to that alliteration. I think 15 fights is going to serve for a really crazy opener to the year, but I just hope that most of the fights are going to be exciting on this.